champagne, my lovely?
Certainly, sir.
Tucker, are you sure you don't want a shandy or something?
I've got to finish this mission report, sir. And Pegasus wants to see us as soon as we touch down.
The mission report? Oh, come on, Tucker. Live a little. You should learn to savor success. Work hard. Play hard. Isn't that right, Barbara? Vortex is finished. But better still, for years I believed what happened in Mozambique was my fault. Now I realize it was only partly my fault.
What did happen in Mozambique?
Excuse me, sir. We're coming into land. Can I store that overhead for you?
Certainly.
Sir, I don't think he's a Susan.
But then you're not a linguist, are you, Tucker? It's not Susan, it's Shushan. From the Zinzu region, unless I'm very much mistaken. Thank you, Shushan. Foreign Secretary?
I hope you've got something for us, English. The Prime Minister is extremely concerned.
He has every reason to be so. There is a plot to kill the Chinese premier, masterminded by a group of ruthless assassins called Vortex.
Good Lord.
The danger, however, has been averted. Now that we have this.
English?
Now, I know what you're going to say. It's a pretty small object. Well, it's often the little things that pack the biggest punch. After all, David killed Goliath with a pebble. The mighty Vortex has been slain by my possession of this small key.
Susan.
We got it. The Fisher talked. Understood. We'll deal with English.
You've got some more cleaning to do.
Rhubarb here! Izzy, darling, why don't you show him into the conservatory? I'll be with you in just a minute. Okay, come on, let's go!
You show me.
That's when you found your key. You'll give me a call.
I'm very sorry, Foreign Secretary. I'd hoped to have more for you. Clearly, there's going to be some...
Oh, God.
English?
She was in Hong Kong. She's the killer.
She's my mother.
Couldn't she be both?
Mummy, are you all right? Shall we get you a cup of tea? You'll be fine, Mummy.
Yeah, I think a cup of tea. That's what's required. I am truly, truly sorry.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to her.
I cannot apologize enough, Mrs. Pegasus. It was a simple case of mistaken identity, I'm afraid. Now, I completely understand how upset you are, but I was hoping perhaps if we could talk...
Sir?
Tucker! It's her! It's the killer from Hong Kong!
No, it's not her, sir.
It is. This time it's really her.
It's not her, sir.
It is. Make way!
Sir!
You murderous crone! Take English! I've got her this time, Pegasus. This is the witch who works for Vortex. Want any more, you old hag?
English! You humiliate me in front of the Foreign Secretary. You lose our only lead on Vortex, and then you try and kill my mother.
Twice. Pegasus, we have another lead. Vortex was in Mozambique. They were responsible for the death of President Shambal.
No, you were responsible for the death of President Shambal.
Well, you certainly gave Mr. Rhubarb a run for his money. Still, at least we know Vortex was in Mozambique. When you told Pegasus, you displayed all 4 indicators of someone telling the truth. It is a facial action coding system. Its high-speed cameras record micro-expressions invisible to the naked eye, detect what we call emotional leakage.
Miss Sumner, I'm a trained agent. I don't leak.
I want to take you back to Mozambique.
Is that really necessary?
Take a look at this. I want to take you back to Mozambique. There. Could we call that leakage? Now play ball. I'm taking a risk being here after hours. If Vortex was in Mozambique, perhaps you saw something. I'm going to take you back there using hypnosis.
Oh, please. Spare me the new age mumbo-jumbo.
Mr. English, please. I'm a professional. I'm not going to just snap my fingers and make you say the first thing that comes into your head.
Plump pillows.
Excuse me?
Brilliant mind. Beautiful face.
Incredible.
And completely out of my league.
I'd like to take you back to Mozambique. Tell me what's happening, Johnny. Where are you?
President Shambal's inauguration day.
Yes, you're head of security.
Everything's going perfectly.
Today we climb the mountain.
Agent English.
The people have spoken, and the message is clear.
The backup electrical supply has been cut.
No, it hasn't. It's been turned off.
Do you know how to turn it on?
I should be getting back. Well, operations like this are always difficult. But it's very satisfying when you get a result. The president couldn't be in safer hands.
The future belongs to Mozambique. Thank you.
Ah, the fireworks have begun. The sound of freedom and celebration.
Easy, Johnny, easy. Go back. Before the jacuzzi. What did you see?
Yes. Fisher. On the terrace with 2 others.
Yes. All 3 members of Vortex were there that day. Who can you see? Who can you see, Johnny?
Artem Karlenko.
Artem Karlenko, double agent, recruited by MI7 in Moscow. Retired after his penchant for killing people threatened his cover. 5 years ago, he turned up here as Sergei Podovkin. Rich, very rich. A member of the exclusive Oakwood Golf Club, which is where you'll be meeting him.
He's in a match play competition, sir. I'm making you his opponent for the day. Done it, sir. You're booked in as Mr. Peter Adams.
Thank you, Tucker.
If Karlenko is Vortex, I want you to bring him in, alive.
Mr. Pussykin?
Podovkin. And you must be Mr.
Adams.
Beautiful car, Mr. Adams.
Ah, the Royce.
Ready, sir.
Thank you.
Shall we?
Let's go.
Command accepted.
So what line of business are you in, Mr. Adams?
Podovkin.
Sorry, yes. I'm Mr. Adams, and you're Mr. Whoever you said you were.
Well...
Stop! Oh, sorry. I thought I'd forgotten something.
Glove, sir.
I may not know much about golf, Tucker, but I know how to hold the bat.
Shot, sir.
So what line of business are you in, Mr. Pudikin?
I made my money in the removals business.
Ah. A friend of mine had shares in the removals business. Titus Fisher. You haven't come across him at all?
I warn you, Mr. Adams, not to stray into the rough. You get in there, you might never come out.
I'll bear that in mind, Mr. Pudikin.
Podovkin, please.
Shot! As was my friend Fisher, actually. In the back. By his cleaner, of all people. But they didn't take much. Just a key.
Break left to right, I think.
Thank you.
Пристрелил. In the trees.
Come on.
Oh my God. He can't die. He mustn't die.
Let's get him out of here. Come on. Come on.
He's not looking good, sir. We're getting you to a doctor. You'll be fine. You do know how to fly these, sir?
It was part of basic training.
Good.
It's just like riding a bike. Yes, it's all coming back to me.
This is Helicopter Golf Hotel Zulu Zulu Tango. We have a casualty on board. Request guidance to nearest hospital. Our location?
She shot out the navigation system. Hang on. Run stock.
Our location is Run Stock. What's our altitude? About 18 inches. Hello? Hello?
Sorry. I'll just move.
What now, sir?
We'll have to stick to the road. Let's follow the 1328. There's bound to be a hospital in Bingham. Look after him, Tucker. Look after him.
I think we're losing him, sir.
We can't lose him, Tucker. He's our only lead. Try something else.
Don't give up on us, baby. Lord knows we've come this far.
Good guy we are. The angel and the dreamer. Da 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 da.
Don't give up on us, I know. We can still come through. Don't give up on us, baby. Don't give up on us, baby. We can still come through. Look, sir. Follow the ambulance.
Good idea.
Don't give up on us, baby. Sir, quickly.
Karlenko. The second key. Vortex is KGB. Yes. CIA. Yes. Yes. MI7. Unbelievable. A vole in MI7.
A mole, sir.
What?
There's a mole in MI7.
There's a mole and a vole.
No, sir, there's a mole, not a vole.
Well, I disagree. There's certainly a vole. I mean, we know that much. But what you're saying is there might be a mole as well.
Pegasus. There's a meeting at MI7 with the Prime Minister.
And here again, eyes down and to the left, indicating descent. With Yang Ping, it's all about the eyes.
Thank you, Miss Sumner. If the talks go ahead, I'd like you with us.
Yes, Prime Minister.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Mr. English.
Miss Sumner. Right. So, when's the Prime Minister going to grace us with his presence?
I'm the Prime Minister.
Yeah, you wish. All right, so we're all here.
These talks with China are of paramount importance. Rogue states in Southeast Asia have begun secretly to develop nuclear weapons. It is vital that we get China on side. Traditionally, China has been impervious to our concerns, but I believe Xi Jinping, given the opportunity, can and will help defuse this situation.
Well, with his pro-West stance, it certainly offers an opportunity. But the talks can't go ahead unless we can guarantee his safety.
I believe with the correct security that we can.
If Vortex is operational, it's just too dangerous.
I'm inclined to agree, Prime Minister.
There is a way. The Swiss are willing to lend us La Bastion.
Now, that's their government fortress in the Alps. It's a stunning example of architectural engineering at altitude. And completely impregnable. I mean, that should solve all our security issues.
Then the talks go ahead. Pamela, I hope you've brushed up on your Mandarin. I'd like you in the room with me. And your best man on security?
Yes, Prime Minister.
Where are we on Vortex?
English?
Vortex is 3 men. Fisher was 1. Karlenko was another. Karlenko was killed today on the orders of the 3rd.
Any leads?
Yes, but I need time.
We do not have time. We need to know the identity of the 3rd person in Vortex.
Give me 24 hours.
Another bottle of Romany Conti?
Of course. And would you like to choose dessert?
Yes. You.
And bring 2 spoons. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
So, come on, Johnny. What was it you wanted to ask me?
Simon, do you know what this is?
Some sort of key?
Karlenko and Fisher both had one, and they were both killed for them.
Well, I'll give it to the boys at the lab. See?
Karlenko told me that the 3rd man in Vortex is in MI7.
And you believed him?
Simon, I have to ask you a question, face to face. Do you have any idea who it might be?
Johnny.